dudes, new guitar day or new old guitar day. You know what I'm talking about. You know, I gotta appreciate the checkerboard tape that was used on here. Being an artist, I appreciate that little accent, that little touch. Maybe there's something from Cheap Trick inside. Yeah, that's a joke for people who know Cheap Trick. Anyway, let's open up the box. Let's see what's inside. I think you're gonna dig it. Whoa, did you see how big that box was, man? That's a thickie. Look at this. All right, you guys are gonna get a pretty good guess as to what is inside this case when I show you the case. Look how fat this case is. Does that look familiar to you guys? Whoa. Dude, this is massive. All right, let's open it up. Let's see what's inside. All righty, here we go. Well, I think you guys may have a clue based on the shape of this case what's residing inside. And is this a clue? That name on the speaker cabinet? I don't know. Let's open it up first. Let's hope it survived shipping. I've never had one of these, so this is a first for me. So I'm looking forward to checking one out after all these years. All right, guys, here we go. Are your suspicions correct? Oh, your suspicions are correct. Look at that beautiful Explorer. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. Maybe you noticed something already. What's up here? What's up with this, guys? Huh. That doesn't look quite right. You're not used to seeing that, right? And what are these things? What could they do? Oh, man. All right. So obviously we're getting a little bit more interesting than what you thought off the bat. What about that little rotating 5-way selector switch? Pretty cool, right? Let's travel up to the headstock. All will be revealed. What? Dude, is this the craziest, rarest Gibson ever with some kind of weird control layout? What? Let's turn it over. Let's see what's under the side. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Something's up here, dudes. All right. This is another clue. Any idea what we're looking at? Okay, I'm going to give you a really big clue. And of course, the answer is this is not a Gibson, guys. It's been rebranded as a Gibson because of this. What is going on here? That says MPC, which is almost your best clue. But also that little symbol right there is interesting too. And what's the answer, my friends? The answer is this. It's probably rarer than a Gibson Explorer. This is the 1970s Electra MPC Explorer, specifically the Rick Derringer model they referred to it as. Whether Rick had anything to do with it, I don't really know. But it's been around, that is for sure. This is going to be a project. I bought it from an artist who customizes guitars, actually, but he hadn't gotten around to customizing this one, so maybe that'll be up to my decision whether I want to customize it or not. Super awesome. Yes, it is not a Gibson. The Gibson logo was put on there. This is the incorrect truss rod, and it's going to require some work. Pickup's been replaced, so we got a DiMarzio in here of some sort. These mods were done 30 years ago, so the owner was trying to remember what's going on with it, but I think the MPC cartridge stuff is disconnected at the moment. Maybe he just hardwired the pickup in. We're going to have to figure that out. And as almost all of these MPCs had, this one did suffer a headstock break, which is why when he put on a new black face, he decided to go ahead and put Gibson on it, I think. Because what happened is these shipped in cases that would not support the neck at all. You can see how this neck is floating in space and not touching. Well, on the original cases, it would have been a much tighter fit, and anytime the case got dropped, those headstocks would snap. So they're almost impossible to find without some sort of headstock break, especially because I understand they built these headstocks out of like 4 pieces of wood or something like that. So we're going to have to cosmetically probably adjust some things up here, make it look a little bit prettier. But my main thing with all of these is, does it play? And we're going to find out together if it plays or not. But there it is. The 1970s Electra MPC Explorer Rick Derringer model. So rad. Alrighty, folks, let's see what we got. Will it play? First time together, you and me. Let's see what we got. Volume's down. Let's do it. Holy cow, it actually works. But what I'm super curious of is I was told that the cartridges don't work anymore. This has an octave box in it. So what that means is it should drop it down. I'm assuming it doesn't work because the wiring was disconnected, but just for the hell of it, let's turn it on. And let's see if we get anything. I put a battery in it. I'm gonna just flip these switches and see if we get anything. Holy crap, I think it's working. Did I just hear it? It's working. Oh, you can hear it. It's working. Oh my God, the MPC is working. I got an octave box in this thing. It actually worked. I am blown away. Holy cow. I don't know which one did it. Well, I'm guessing it's this one. So they had all kinds of boxes you could put in this thing. Of course, they have an overdrive. They have a phaser, which is actually supposed to be really good. There's just a whole bunch of them. There's one that's called like the frog box, and I guess it turns it into a self-amplified speaker. You can listen with headphones or something. I don't really know, but you can get a lot of combinations. That these typically shipped with just the overdrive and with a phaser. I think I'm gonna have to track down the phaser because that's pretty cool. There's also an auto wah, which is interesting. Dude, it's so rad. And what happens is, this is a blend knob, and it blends how much of you hear of the octave effect. But that's all the effect. And then if I turn this up this way, I start to get the guitar to come back into it. And this knob would be for the other box, which isn't installed at the moment. And this is your typical tone, I'm guessing. Ow! I love this thing. What? Okay, this is pretty cool, guys. Well, I'm pretty damn thrilled with this. Okay, so cosmetically, oh yeah, we're gonna need to clean up the back of the headstock. For some reason it has left-handed tuners on it, so we'll have to remedy that as well and get that tile back in. Other than that, guys, wow, I'm absolutely tickled with this. Got some cleaning to do, but wow. All right, till next time. Sweet.